Oh y'all, and welcome back to another video of Look Be a Landlord. Been a bit inconsistent now the last couple of days, but sure, no harm. I thought with Christmas then I'd have more time to record videos, but that is not the way it's working out at all. Well, sure, we do what we can. Anyway, we are still playing the education mod. I'll throw them details up on screen now. There's quite a lot of information, so you can pause it and read it if you want the details for the mod. Basically, it adds 4 symbols: kindergarten, kindergarten, high schooler. Kindergarten changes into high schooler after 13 turns, I think, and then high schooler changes into college student, and then college student changes into professor, and they all give more kinds. There's 2 books, textbooks and ebooks, and they interact by lowering the amount of time it takes for them to change into the higher level. The college student can change into other symbols such as Mrs. Fruit or geologist, bartender, those kind of things. And there is an item which changes all the faces, all the non-scaling faces into college students. So quite a big overhaul. Been having a lot of fun with it, some good runs. Quite a powerful mod. I think it makes the game slightly easier, but not too bad. Anyway, we are now on floor number 4. The big change here, 1 less removal tokens from emails. So I think this is one of the bigger bumps in difficulty in the games, but we'll jump in and see how we get on. Okay, as always, 25 due in 4 spins. I'll take a cultist early. I'll take a second cultist. That's fantastic. And I'll pick up a monkey. I'll take a cheese. And I made the 25 rent payment with 5 left over. Pretty good start so far. 2 cultists already by the first rent payment. All we need is 1 or 2 more and they'll really start taking off. Time capsule is terrible. These are all terrible. Exit thievery is worth about 1 on average. It's one of the worst hexes, so we'll have to skip all these, which isn't great. Blue pepper is pretty good though. That'll give 3 per turn. That'll guarantee we make the next rent payment. I picked up a cheese, so let's take a mouse. I could take a goldfish. That'll mean if we get bar soap, it's much better. I'll take a dog. Should be worth 2 most turns, especially if we add a load of cultists. I don't want a second goldfish, but I guess it's better than nothing. We made the 50 rent payment with 34 left over, so we're doing pretty good. This is the new one, high schooler. Gives 1 kind, transforms into college student after 13 turns, and you can see college student is rare, gives 2, and transforms into a few different faces depending on what's adjacent to. So we'll pick up high schooler, and I'll take big symbol bomb. We'll skip that. I'll take a hustling capsule. We're probably okay for the 100 rent payment. I'll take a hustling capsule. I'll take Robin Hood, that's really good, and I'll take a white fruit. Okay, we made 9 that turn. That's not fantastic, but we should be fine because we'll get a big payout from Robin Hood. I'll take a lucky capsule there. Card shark, I mean, I'll take him because he's worth 2, but not a great rare, to be honest. Let's pick up, did I take that lockbox? I didn't. Okay, I'll take a light bulb, so I guess. Okay, I'll take a hooligan, worth 2. I think they changed from hooligan to be from being worth 1 to being worth 2 was fantastic. It's exactly what it needed. You can now just take it for itself, and it's not really a detriment in your deck. You can take it kind of early game and then remove it later on. Oh, does Robin Hood does take destroy billionaires, so I should have taken the billionaire there. That's alright. We made the 100 rent payment with 68 left over. 150 now due in 6 spins. I'm feeling pretty strong, so I think I can take the essence capsule. Capsule machine is great. Let's take bar soap with the 2 goldfish. This should be quite a large amount of money. Let's reroll for a coal, I guess. We'll just put it in there, and could be good late game. I'm just needed to take a break there, drink some water. I think I'll take a bubble here actually over the cheese. It shouldn't last 3 turns, and it'll give 15 if the goldfish gets it, and if not, it'll just give 6, so it's pretty good. Let's get rid of this flower. Okay, let's take an urn for the hooligan. It's pretty good. And we made the 150 rent payment with 137 left over. 225 now due in 7 spins. This is pretty useless. This is pretty useless. I'll take egg carton. Means I can take eggs, which isn't too bad. I don't particularly want shrine essence. That could just flood my deck with a load of random stuff. I'll just take blue pepper essence, and it's just worth 30, which isn't too bad. I could take cursed katana, and then I could add a bunch of ninjas in. This could be really good if I get ninja and mouse. Let's give it a go. I don't have any dwarf, so bartender. Usually I'd take bartender, but I don't have any dwarf. I'll take cursed katana, and I guess I'll take Maxwell the Bear essence. Okay, we'll add 1 ninja. That's okay. And the cursed katana item. That's great. So that means that where's this? Oh, so 2 more ninjas. Just gives a flat increase. This gives an increase per ninja. So that's great. Maybe we'll get ninja mouse as well. Ninja mouse item would be obviously what we're looking for now. I don't want anything here. Do I want a dwarf? That is the question. Sure, why not? I mean, it's not great. That's why not. I'll just take an egg here. Okay, so we have a college student. If we leave it for 20 turns, we get the professor, which is very, it's worth 4. It's very rare and gives an extra 1 every 5 turns. I think actually I'd rather get a geologist. We should have added an ore there. There was a choice there between, what was it, dwarf and ore. We should have added an ore for the geologist. Okay, I'll have to keep an eye out for that. A second ninja is great. Don't want anything here. We have a lot of money, so we have time to wait really. I'll take a billionaire for Robin Hood. I don't want anything here. And we made the 225 rent payment with 134 left over. 300 now due in 7 spins. I'll pick up an item capsule, and we picked up Ninja Mouse, so this is great. We could pivot into a Ninja Mouse run. Let's get rid of... I'm thinking one of these goldfish. Let's take a cheese. What does she have to be near for a diver? She has to be near a oyster. Okay. There's an ore. That's great. So we'll get a geologist. That's fantastic. Probably one of the better ones because it's so fast to scale. There's an oyster. We could have gotten a diver. Also a decent one because you get removals. Let's pick up another mouse actually for a ninja mouse. Every time he lands next to the mouse, it'll be worth 25. No, 30. I was wrong. Okay. Okay, so the extra 1 for having 2 ninjas must not actually show up. So the cursed katana effect doesn't actually show up. It's just the +3 from the item. So they're actually given 3 each. Okay, I'll take a kindergarten. So this transforms into a high schooler after 7 turns. You can get textbooks that increase the speed. We made the 300 rent payment with 389 left over. Let's just take the 20 coins. I'll take... Do I want twice as many spirits? Sure, why not? And I'll take hustling capsule, I guess. This will give me 2 pool balls because I have capsule machine. That's okay. Dwarven anvil can destroy big ores. He would give me money for destroying big ores, which isn't too bad. Or I could just take happy hour. I'll take Dwarven anvil. It's a bit of anti-synergy with the geologist, but that's alright. I'll take our third cultist. That's great. They give 3 each now. We have our diamond. Let's take an egg for just the 12. Let's take Mrs. Fruit. Would clear 1 thing from our deck, so she's worth taking because she basically replaces a worse item. Let's take a tedium capsule. Sure, why not? This will give me 2 commons actually, which is a decent reason why not. I'll take the golem. It'll just take up space for 5 turns and then it'll be good. So this is library card. It's one of the new symbols. Destroys itself straight away and gives either 3 textbooks or possibly some ebooks. I'll take it. We have a kindergarten, so that's good. Let's take a cherry from Mrs. Fruit. Okay, we made the 375 rent payment with 747 left over. 450 due in 8 spins. I possibly should have taken... I'm thinking I possibly should have taken the oyster so that I could get a diver from the college student. But it doesn't really matter. Let's see if we get a diver, if we get an oyster this time. We did, okay. So we just need this college student to turn in, this high schooler to turn into a college student, and we'll get a diver as well. Be pretty good. That'll get rid of the fish for me, which is not a problem. Let's skip this. We don't need anything here. Just take a vibe creature over a mouse there. Either would have been okay. I do have a monkey, I believe, so I'll just take the coconut half. Geologist is doing fantastic. I'll take the wine for the dwarf. Do I have a diver yet? No, and she might actually turn into a geologist because I do have an ore, so I won't get a turtle, basically, is what I'm thinking. She did turn into a second geologist. That's alright. We made the 450 rent payment with 965 left over. Let's take booster pack essence. Let's take adoption paper essence. If I pick up a diver, this would be a lot better. I'll just take lime pepper for the 30. I'll take a void stone and I'll take recycling. Gives an extra reroll every spin. That's actually better than frozen pizza. Well, not quite, but it's close. Let's get rid of, I think, the cat now. Don't have anything that buffs cats. Okay, let's reroll for buffing capsule is fine. Let's take a beer for the dwarf. Let's take a removal capsule, is pretty good. That's 2 removals actually, which is great. Let's reroll for another kindergarten. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, let's start getting rid of the dog and the coin. Back down to 20 symbols, that's great. I'll take a coconut for the monkey. Or Mrs. Fruit, actually. Quite good. I'll take an ore for the 2 geologists. We don't need anything here. We already have a high schooler, that's great. The monkey and Mrs. Fruit both got the coconut, which is fantastic. I'll take another cultist, that's our 4th cultist. Send it to clear out the deck. I actually wouldn't mind picking up a diver. We made the 575 rent payment with 1,339 left over. We've pretty much won this one. Let's re-roll this until we find the diver. Ebook, I just re-rolled past ebook. Ebook is fantastic. It's basically, it's a textbook. It increases the turn counter by 3, but it doesn't remove itself, so it's great. Don't need another Mrs. Fruit. Another college student. I could get another college student. Yeah, because we have an oyster. That's perfect. That'll work as well. GED transforms every basically, oh, it transforms a diver as well. Oh, without, if they don't have a counter, it transforms them into a college student. So basically this would turn all of my cultists into something that could grow. I think this is a great idea. We have a load of them, so it'll give me a load of college students, which can then be changed into something else. Wow, what a board. What a board. Library card. Yeah, we'll get some of them into professors, sure. Wait. It shouldn't have transformed my geologist and my Mrs. Fruit because they did have a counter. Okay, it looks like that might be slightly bugged, which isn't great because that's much worse now than I thought it was. It transformed all my ninjas. I didn't think about that actually with ninja and mouse. I get rid of one of my mice, so they're not any good now. That's okay, we'll get them back fast enough. We just need to add something that will transform them. Peach, yeah, we'll get a few Mrs. Fruits. Peach didn't roll in. I'll take a lucky capsule. I'll take a reroll here for something that will transform them. No such luck. I'll take another lucky capsule, so I'll just pick up a professor. Yeah, sure, why not? And we want an oyster. That'll transform a few of them into divers. That's fine. Alright, what's going on here? What's going on here? Oh, because they're all... Wait, does GED transform them into high schoolers? Oh, it does. I thought it transformed them into college students and you could immediately transform them back. Okay, that's my mistake. Obviously, that's fair enough. These guys turned into Mrs. Fruit and then turned into a geologist. Did you see that? That was mad. What is going on? Okay, so this mod is not 100%. A few bugs in it, but that's okay. Some interesting bugs. I get another peach. Yeah, we might get some more Mrs. Fruits. It's okay. Luckily, we had a load of money, so we kind of can survive the inconsistencies and move on. Let's reroll. I think we have enough of these at the moment. We don't need any more. What do I want? Something that will transform people, I think. I have no dwarf anymore, so we'll just skip all that, I guess. Okay, we're going to get a load of geologists, which is fine. Don't need another cultist. I definitely wouldn't take GED again, I don't think. But you'd want a lot of... Well, I suppose I did have a lot of faces, so it affected me more than usual. I think the first video we did, we got it when we had 4 faces. That was great. But this one, yeah, it really changed our run. We made the 625 rent payment with 1,365. 675 due in 10 turns. I'll just take white pepper essence. Should eventually give me 30. I'll take lucky carrot essence. Let's reroll here for another geologist. Yeah, sure, why not? And piggy bank is worth 3 per turn, I think, so I'll just take it. Okay, do I have a diver? I do. I'll take a jellyfish. I'll take a seed. I'll grow into something that hopefully Mrs. Fruit will eat. I'll reroll here for an ore. Let's get more geologists. I'll take a lucky capsule. Let's reroll here for treasure chest. We'll turn them into pirates, I think. Yeah, so let's get a pirate. Brilliant, 1 pirate. Let's pick up some more divers maybe. Let's take a pearl for either the geologists or the divers. That shouldn't last long. We have a removal now. I'll take a crab. Let's remove the monkey. I'll remove the mouse as well. That'll be my next removal. There's a removal capsule. That's great. That'll give us 2 removals. And we made the 675 rent payment with 1,530 left over. 777 now due in 10 spins. I'll take another geologist, sure. And these are all pretty... Yeah, this actually should give me 5 every turn. That's not too bad. Let's get rid of this mouse. Let's get rid of... We just have too many scalers, to be honest. Get rid of it. This geologist and one of these high schoolers. One of these college students. Which has the highest counter. I'll get rid of this one. Okay, that's looking a lot better. Get a big ore, that's great. I'll take a goldfish for the 2 divers. Let's take nothing here. Kindergarten. We have enough. We don't need that actually. I just want something like a feed to somebody. Buffing capsule would have been great. Take an oyster. Okay, let's take a pufferfish. Let's take a diamond. I'm actually just going to take an ore because I think that might actually be better. Let's take a pufferfish over the reroll capsule. I don't get as many rerolls, but I do get a increment. I'll take a textbook. Maybe we can change some of these into professors or just improve our professors. I'll take library card for the same reason. Okay, I'll take another ore. We don't actually need removals at the moment. And we made the 777 rent payment with 2,031 left over. This was a very, very fun run. Your landlord was eaten by bears. We didn't actually add any despite having Maxwell the Bear essence. But a very, very fun run. I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I took GED when I had so many faces. That was a bit bananas. I don't think it worked exactly the way it was supposed to. As I say, it says without a counter. So I had a few that had eaten, like Mrs. Fruit's geologist. For some reason, one geologist stuck around, but I'll have to rewatch that. I think that might have been that he did change. Or maybe there was another college student who changed into a geologist after GED triggered. I'll have to rewatch that to see why I was left with one geologist. But a very, very fun interaction. Glad we saw that. I'll probably be doing a different mod tomorrow. I have one already in mind that was left as a comment. So as always, if you want to see any mods, then leave a comment and I'll check them out. And we'll leave that there for today. As always, if you haven't already, please give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you tomorrow. Until then, take care of yourselves and cheers for now.